What's going on, kickboxers? Yeah, we're gonna do a combination today. We're gonna do some knees and some elbows, just some light drilling. But before we get into this, what I want you to do, if you hadn't been doing it, I want you to get out and get 3 minutes of jump rope. And then after that, get like a 400-meter sprint. If you didn't have room to do a 400 or 800-meter sprint, grab another 3-minute round of jump rope or a 3-minute round of shadow boxing, and include your fakes in there, your hip fakes, your shoulder fakes, blocks, all strikes. Better get your heart rate up and get a little bit of sweat going, and then we'll get into some concentration, because when you're doing your combinations and things like this and you're fresh, most likely you're gonna have an elevated heart rate when you're going into competition. You're gonna have an elevated heart rate if you're out on the street and have to defend yourself. While you have the chance, get warmed up, get the body warmed up so it's functioning in a manner where it has some stress, a little bit of duress on it, and it's going to force your mind to think. You're going to be more in the moment and more precise about your techniques. So get you some good warm-up going. The first thing we're going to talk about in the combination is the jab. So I got a good stance here, and I can either just plain jab or I can step with the jab. All right. So we're in our position. We throw our jab. Okay. Second strike of the combination is the lead elbow. So instead of double jabbing, we're stepping here, and then we're going to follow up with the elbow. What I mean by this is we're bringing the hand back, and we're going to push off with the back foot and throw an elbow strike. This elbow is moving in and striking them while we're closing the distance. Okay, so we're setting them up, we're moving them into our power. Maybe they've slipped outside. We bring it back, the jab back, and we move the elbow towards them, bringing them back inside. Okay, so we jab, bend, push out, throw the elbow. All right, our next strike is the rear elbow. We're bringing this elbow up and around, and think about this as bringing your hand towards your chest. My left hand is going to T-bar. It's already in upper position. So I'm going to T-bar with the left hand, bring this hand to the chest. I'm going to rotate my shoulder around, bringing my elbow to them. Okay? So we start off here with the jab, retract, push through with the elbow, throw on the strong side of the elbow, rotate the shoulder around and the hip. From here, we're grabbing the back of the head, or we're clenching here to grab the back of the head, but we're going to throw a knee. From here, we're going to pull them into the knee. When we throw our knee, this lead leg right here, if you're really comfortable with knees, you can bring the heel off the ground. If you're fighting MMA or something, I don't prefer you bring the heel off the ground, because if you lose your footing, you fall down, you can still fall down self-defense. It's going to put you in a ground situation, so it's kind of your choice. Once we get here, now I'm going to throw the elbow in conjunction with this knee. When I'm bringing this knee forward, my left elbow is going to come up with the strike. Okay? So we combination again, throwing the jab, pushing through with the elbow, strong elbow, good rotation here. We come through, we grab the back of the head, we're pulling down, and we rotate this elbow back up over the top and throw our knee. Okay, that's our combination. Go on to the jab, the lead elbow, the rear elbow, back to the combination with the right knee, the strong knee, and the weak side elbow. What a lot of this does in the knee and the elbow here, my right hand is going to come up and it's going to T-bar if needed. It may stay on the back of the head. This is good practice for your combination. If I'm drilling with a partner, I know if I'm going to have them controlled or not, and I know if I can guide them into the knee. Sometimes you'll lose control here. Sometimes the head may come up. There's a lot of different circumstances that may come up. This may be an open-handed attack, but I get used to my hand movements in conjunction with throwing my knees, so I have a good T-bar, a good defense, and always a follow-up strike. All right, so one more time. Jab, push off into the elbow, close the distance, rotate the elbow over, T-bar, grabbing the back of the head, coming up, striking with my knee, throwing that elbow, T-bar with the right hand. All right? Get that. Practice some rounds with that. Practice the single strikes. Practice just the jabs to the elbows. Transitions between elbow strikes and knee strikes is critical. So practice those just in rounds. You may spend 5 5-minute rounds, 5 3-minute rounds on the transitions, and you may spend another 3 minutes just with the whole combination just to get comfortable with it. And add in your footwork, entries and exits. Catch you guys later.